Hello, comrade.
Hello, comrade.
You called your comrade to put your hats off now.
True.
Yeah, true, you forgot. So what are you up to?
Reading the instructions for the tap.
And this is the tap for...
Although they're in Italian, German, French and Spanish, I think. So I can't read them really.
You do have Google Translate, you can translate one of the languages, take your pick.
Possibly. I can look at the instructions and better with diagrams really.
Alright, so this is the tap for the pedestal sink.
Yeah, it's tap for the sink, so I'll fit that on the sink before it actually gets... before I put the sink on the pedestal. And I need to remember that C is not for cold in France. C is for chaude, which is hot.
Chaude, darling.
Chaude.
You always pronounce your last letters, and in France a lot of the time you don't pronounce the last letter.
And F is for Freud. Which is cold.
Yeah, and really pronounced. Gotta give it a go.
Fra.
Foie.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Well, so we're finally getting onto the sink install.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Okay, right. Well, we'll come back and see how it's going on in a bit.
In fact, I'll use the paste rather than that.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
See you later.
So as you can see, we finished, or Julian did, finished the insulation, quite tightly packed together. And we didn't leave a lot of space between the original floor joists and beams above because we didn't want to lose any height in the ceiling. So Julian and I'm just assisting where I can, are on with the ceiling now. So the rail system, he's helping. Now we've got the hang of it and we've got the plasterboard lift. It's helping a lot. How's it going now?
Good.
Okay. So what tips or advice would you give somebody installing a suspended ceiling?
First of all, wear a parachute because it can be quite high from a ladder and if you fall off, you've got to back guided.
Yeah.
Tips.
So tip number one with the insulation is use a platform.
Yeah, use a platform gives you more stability and a larger working area. And then I worked from the centre, so I'd have this room is about 5 metres wide, about 5.7, so I'd have the whole width of the insulation laid out, then I'd pick it up and work from the centre of the room, and then just you got to
push and pull
at the same time, so just like feeding it over, and then it'll drop down and just do it.
Yeah, for the rail system.
Yeah, for the rail system, and then likewise that way.
And then the plasterboards?
Plasterboard, definitely, well, for the height of our room, because it's, 3 metres, 20-ish
Yeah.
high. Definitely plasterboard lift. Great bit of kit, saves you having to, well, it's not safe really if you've got either that or that because that will ruin your plasterboard, sort of gouge bits out of it.
As it did when we were on the doing it that way, yeah.
So yeah, so plasterboard lift, just winch it in place.
Just getting to know how to use it. Like the first plasterboard we did was a bit awkward because we'd not balanced the arms right, so it's a little bit like a scale, isn't it?
Yeah, so easiest thing to measure out your plasterboard, so it's plasterboard lift, so the arms that extend out are the same length, and you can put your plasterboard on and it's not
and each arm
not out of balance.
Is exactly the same width.
Yeah. From the centre.
Yeah. So you're doing good?
It's coming along nicely now. It's
Yeah.
flatter than before.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this is going to be an easier job to tape. So we'll see. All right, well, I'm not going to delay you any longer.
Another thing on my resume, my CV. Suspended ceilings, plumbing,
Electrical work,
kitchen,
fitter,
installation.
Tyler. Okay, right, I'm going to go and see if I can empty some of that little room.
Okay,
because the next job is to smash that ceiling down.
20.
So Holly's going to watch Shadow.
Okay.
Okay. So Julian has now finished the ceiling, so we'll take a look. As you can see, so much better using the plasterboard lift. What are you up to?
Find a doorway to Narnia.
This was an old doorway, and it led to nowhere.
Bedroom.
But it did lead to the other bedroom originally.
Yeah.
But a previous owner has blocked it up at some point, and that's now sort of an alcove on the other side. So we had this kind of old door, which did nothing, which was just a door, and I thought it was cute, but then I realised, you didn't, but I realised it was going to be hard to do anything with it, and all it was doing was really just taking up practical space on this wall, because we wouldn't be able to put anything in front of it, and we wanted the expansive wall. So in our wisdom, we've decided to take the frame off, and you found insulation and dog food behind it. So a mouse has made a nice nest or something there, or something at some point.
The droppings.
Yeah. So you're halfway through. You're now going to cover it up, insulate it, and then put some plasterboard in.
Yep.
And then on to the next thing. And yesterday, Another day for getting covered in dust. What did you do yesterday?
Oh, chiseled the channel out so that I could hide the GAM to the electrical cable.
Because they'd done the usual job of just running it along the walls.
So yeah, very dusty job. Chisel it all out at the bottom, and then up that side of the room.
We've still got that old socket to come off as well.
And then likewise in that corner as well.
All the way up, and then over this side, and then all the way down. So the preparation, obviously for me to be plastering, is taking a while, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my...
Hey babe, so we're still in Holly's bedroom.
Yep.
And you've done the doorway now, so there we are. That's ready for me to do an undercoat to fill the plaster gouges of the previous plastering on that wall before we do the next two coats. And now you're in front of this little cute fireplace. So we've got 3 fireplaces upstairs, haven't we? We've got 2 marble ones, one in our bedroom, one in a bathroom, which would have been a bedroom originally, and this little one here, which I presume at some point probably was marble like the others, but has been replaced, I think, with this wood fake surround. So yeah, what are we doing?
Just taking this out so that come Christmas Santa Claus can get in.
And doesn't mean you're going to get more presents. So this is the first time we've... Whoa. Okay. So lots of... So we need to be careful because this is above the kitchen. But it looks like it's... It looks like it's blocked anyway. Oh, what is that?
I don't know what that is.
Ooh. That looks like it's remnants of an old flue, or I don't know. Carefully take all that out and then see what's underneath. I don't want it to all fall down into the... What I'm saying is, if you can scoop all that out before you remove that, because I think that might be the hole. And if that is all there is, because I'm suspecting it's all blocked up. Don't put your head in it. Okay, we're all waiting in anticipation.
That's just... I think it's been blocked up at some point.
All right.
It goes up to probably up to the ceiling, looking at the height.
Right.
And then there's nothing, it's been blocked with something.
Right.
Unless it goes that way, then up again.
Okay, so you've made a discovery, Julian.
Yeah, there's a priest. No, actually, there is, or a bishop or something. So it's quite, I don't know what it is. Probably some kind of, well, possibly we can open this, I don't know.
It looks like a little door, doesn't it?
Yeah, and on here there's a picture. If you can see, it's the priest's
You got your
hat, whatever it is.
phone
That's his face.
Oh yeah.
And then with the bishop's crook as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Perhaps it's a bolt hole. It's where they hid.
Have to be a blooming small priest to get in there.
I don't know. I could climb in, crawling.
Okay, so it looks like it's just, there's like a bent, rusty
Well, there's a nail that
clip or
side.
something, isn't there?
It's a nail that side keeping it in, and that's some kind of like, yeah, an old hook just to keep it from coming back out. And then I'll lift that up after I've got all this off and see what's underneath that.
Yeah.
Let's get this out of the way.
Probably just blocking up the wall.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. So they would have just put that for fireproofing, perhaps then.
Yeah, I wonder if they
Like,
have
you know, with a backplate. I have to clean that up though.
Yeah.
I think that'd be, if we, do you think it's silver, not silver, but I think it was silver in colour one day, or if it's always been cast, it might be cast iron.
Cast iron, it might be black.
We'll have to clean that up then,
Uh-huh.
and then put that back in, and then tile around or something.
Uh-huh.
Nice little discovery there. Cool. There you go.
Unless it's solid gold.
Oh yeah, we should be so lucky with the gold price of the minute. No, I think it's definitely cast iron. Oh, nice little decorative feature. Thank you for watching, guys. Please catch up with us next week, and if you want to hear from us on a daily basis, why not check out our Facebook and Instagram pages, details in the description below, and we'd love for you to stop by our Patreon page and check out what we're up to. See you soon.